Welcome back to another special edition of the Spitballin Podcast. It's your boy Chris. I know I've been gone for a little bit, 2 weeks. You know, you got to put the fucking food on the table. You got to pay the bills. You got to do this and that, and life catches up to you. And then all of a sudden, you're a week without doing a podcast, 2 weeks. But you know what? Nothing's going to stop us. We're still going to put content out no matter what happens. And today, we are not here to talk about anything depressing, anything that's going to make me mad, anything that's going to make me upset, anything that's going to put me in a bad mood. Today, we are talking Yankees baseball, man. We are fucking talking Yankees baseball. And the Yankees, I haven't been paying attention to them. I have not been paying attention to the New York Yankees, but I will be paying attention to the New York Yankees because today is a very special day. The NBA season is over. The NBA season is over because my Lakers were swept last night. They were swept last night by the Denver Nuggets. And I'm very disappointed in the Los Angeles Lakers. I don't know why I was so hyped about this team. It probably was like a reason because, I don't know, I just felt like this team just came together and they were playing so well and they were passing the ball, and it was so different from where when Westbrook was there. And I announced when the Lakers made the trade for Westbrook that I wasn't going to watch Westbrook play because I don't think he's good. I think he's an overrated player. I think he needs the ball, and a player like him who can't shoot and just drives and is pure athleticism is just not going to do anything for your team. It's just going to go – that's going to go away, and we've seen it. I mean, with the Clippers, he came and had a little run. He puts in effort and stuff, but he ain't your number 2 guy. He has to be a number 3 or 4 guy in your team, at least now at this stage of his career. Obviously, with OKC – him and KD, they did a little something, but yeah, man. Let's talk a little bit about what happened last night with the Los Angeles Lakers. I was talking to my boy Fred. Shout out my boy Fred, Freddie Wavy. We're saying he had a good thing saying that he was. Oh shit, we're down 15, now we're going to play. And then it was too little, too late. You can't do that versus Denver, and I think Freddie had a good point. Shout out to him that they were playing with no life, it seemed like, until they were down. Then all of a sudden they were crawling back. And with a team like Denver, you just can't, you can't fall down 20 points because it's so hard to get back in the game. I mean, the Lakers were the team that could do it just because they were the best defensive team the whole time in the playoffs. But versus a team who plays okay defense but exceptional offense, so hard to come back and win those games. Even last night they were up most of the game, and it just felt like here comes Denver. And last night was not about the Lakers losing. It was just Denver, how well they play, how well they trust the role players. JOKIC, man, I was telling my buddy, is this the start of the big man? Is the big man coming back? I mean, JOKIC, AD, Embiid, what other centers do I got in my head right now that I can't even fucking think about? Centers in the NBA, but they're making a comeback, you know what I'm saying? I mean, look, we got, let me see, I'm looking at top centers right now. Bam Adebayo, he's not playing horrible, you know what I'm saying? But my fucking point just loses steam after like 4 or 5 players. But I mean, they're the best players in the NBA right now. Nikola Jokic, obviously just won the MVP in the Western Conference Finals. Embiid won the regular season MVP. And I mean, Big Cat and AD, you know what I'm saying? But they're the best players in the NBA right now. You can't name the best players in the NBA without naming the centers. So I might have a point there. I don't know. But Jokic, man, it's so crazy to see a guy that big bring the ball up and know what to do with the ball and where to put it, and still be able to get these guys involved and still almost average a triple-double every night. You know what I'm saying? It's just wild. You can't, and when your center, AD, he plays great defense. He has great games here and there, but he's just not as consistent as Jokic. If AD has a game like 30, he puts up 30. How much did he put up last night? Let's see. Anthony Davis, AD points last night. Let's see. AD stats. We're going right here. Last night he had 21 and 14. Okay, 14's good, you know. But 21, you know, if he has 30, 35 in that type of game, I mean, you can't. It's hard to get on a guy when you look at the stats and you see 21 and 14, right? It's really hard, but it's when he scores these points, you know, how he scores these points. At the end, he was putting up the free throws. I think he had like 6 of those points in the fourth quarter on the free throw line, where like, yeah, make the free throws, but also impact in the offensive end of the ball. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's hard to get on AD. But sometimes it just feels like he just doesn't, man. I hate saying shit like this because this guy gets paid millions of dollars and he's in the Western Conference Finals and he blocks shots. But sometimes in the offensive end, it just seems like he doesn't want it. You know, I fucking hate saying shit like that, but I have to fucking say it. It just feels like he doesn't want the ball, or the offense doesn't. I don't know why they don't run all day, just Reeves and him on pick and roll, and like LeBron, you could clearly see that he's tired all the time. Like after the third, halfway through the third, you could just see how tired he gets, and it's crazy seeing LeBron do that. And you know, last night I was seeing that he missed only 4 seconds of the whole game. Like, it's hard to get on a guy who scored, almost has a triple double, and plays the whole game except for 4 seconds. It's like, man, what the fuck else you want from the guy? He had 40 points, but let me tell you something. The fourth quarter, he was being so passive. Is it because he was tired? Sure, he probably was. He didn't want to go to the bucket and get fouled or whatever the case may be. But he gets really tired. He starts pulling up, and instead of like saying, "Hey, you handle the rock," I'll kind of work, you know, play around you guys. Because Austin Reeves, you know, he's a playmaker. He plays the pick and roll really well. He knows how to pass. He could shoot. You know, we gave him a lot of trust. I feel like there should have been more trust when LeBron was tired, clearly tired. I don't know why they didn't just go. It ain't no disrespect. If a guy's tired, he's tired. He has 40 points. You know what I'm saying? Almost a triple double. So I don't know why we didn't go more to the pick and roll. Just pick and roll with Reeves and AD and see what happens out of there until LeBron got his breath back or whatever the case may be. But LeBron too, in the fourth quarter, he was just being really passive. He just wasn't being what he was in the first and second quarter. He might have, you know, messed up and put all his eggs in one basket in the first half. Because, I mean, the second half, he just didn't look like he wanted the ball to go. He didn't want to go to the hoop. And he wanted to pull up from three. And LeBron pulling up from three is just not good. You know what I'm saying? But let me see. The homie just texted me. Nope, negative. Yeah. So we'll see what happens with this team. You know, I hate that LeBron is over here saying, you know, trying to make it trying to make it about himself. You know, instead of trying to give Denver their praise, you know, saying, oh, now the headlines are, is LeBron going to retire? Like, I don't know. LeBron's really smart. You know, he likes to do stuff like that to, like, kind of change the narrative of something. But let's not take it away from Denver. You know, they got Aaron Gordon. Even though he's not great offensively, he played a great defensive series on LeBron. He was still able to stay on the floor, even though the Lakers were clearly sagging off of him and using him as like someone that they could put someone to rest on, or when Rui was guarding Jokic, they would put him on Aaron Gordon, kind of just, hey, you know, just stand there. We're kind of pretend we're guarding you and kind of play 4-on-5. But even then, I mean, you got to give it to Denver, man. They're a cohesive team. They're well coached. They got the best player in the NBA with like the MVP. You guys heard me say already that I'm not. You know, I wasn't mad if they would have gave it to Jokic. You know, I'm glad Embiid got it. But you know, they always say that the player who takes his team to the finals is the real MVP, and then it ends up winning it. Like I think the Nuggets will do versus Miami. You know, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the Lakers do from here. I definitely don't think that they should run it back. I think they should keep Rui. Reeves, obviously, they should keep. He earned it. He played well. He got better throughout the season. He got better in the playoffs. He earned it, Hopefully, I mean, you take a risk paying a guy that much and seeing, see what happens from when he gets paid. Does he sag off and not work as hard, or does he go even harder? Who knows, But I think Austin Reeves is good player to play along LeBron. But I mean, they're saying that Kyrie, and I'm not mad at Kyrie either. The last time he was actually, not cancer to a team was with LeBron in Cleveland. So I can't say not Kyrie. Like everything says not to have him after, what he has been since Cleveland. But you know what? LeBron is in the Lakers and maybe, they have a talk or whatever the case may be. Maybe the Lakers will keep him, man. But I want to get on my buddy Ricardo because this stupid fucking guy keeps trying to say that Jamal Murray is the best shooting guard in the NBA. I don't know. I don't even think he's listed as a fucking shooting guard. And he's trying to fucking tell me that. Let's see what he's listed at. I think we got it. You guys heard me get into it with him. A couple. Let's see what he's listed at. He's listed as. Shit. I'm trying to find this, guys. I'm sorry. Jamal Murray listed position. Let's see. Looking, guys. I'm trying. I don't give a fuck about his early life. I want to know what the fuck he is right now. He is I should fucking know this. I mean, I'm assuming he's a point guard. Anyways, he is a games position. Oh my god, why the fuck don't I know this? You guys are fucking tuning in for this shit and I don't even know. Let me see. Point guard. He's listed as a fucking point guard, Ricardo. You are a fucking idiot. This guy keeps fucking hitting me up saying, because he had this, is Jamal Murray the best player as a shooting guard in the NBA? I don't know. Think about it. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You fucking dumbass. No, he's not. He's not the fucking best shooting guard in the fucking NBA, you fucking idiot. Oh my god. And he keeps saying like how he keeps texting me when Jamal Murray has these big games. No shit. He plays with Nikola Jokic, you fucking idiots. He's the second best player in his team. He puts up shots every fucking game and he's good. He is a top 5 fucking well, I don't even know if he's a top 5 point guard. Let's see the top in the NBA. Top point guards in the NBA. Let's see. This fucking guy, man. This guy pisses me the fuck off, man. He hits me with these stupid fucking... Look, there's so much more point guards I'd rather have in my team than Jamal Murray. And that's just a fucking fact. That's just... There's so much more point guard. And he's going to say, well, he's having a great season. Yeah, no shit, he's having a great season. Still doesn't change the fact that I'd rather have another player than him. You fucking dumbass. Shut the fuck up with your stupid fucking text about Jamal Murray having all these points. No shit, he's going to have all these points. He plays with the best fucking player in the NBA. You fucking idiots. Of course he's going to throw up 25, 20 shots, and he's going to make them because he's fucking good, you fucking dumbass. He plays the pick and roll with the best player in the NBA, and they play it to a T, and they've been playing for 6, 7 years, whatever the fucking case may be. They know each other. There's continuity. But I would still have Devin Booker over him. I would still have Jaylen Brown over him. I would still have Steph Curry. He's listed as a point guard. I would still have Luka Doncic over him. I would still have... right now, I mean, obviously not James Harden, but I would have Rockets James Harden. John Morant, I would have him. Damian Lillard. Come on, man. Kyrie Irving. I'd rather have Kyrie Irving than Jamal Murray. Stop that, man. Stop acting like I said that he's this trash player, dude. I never said that he was trash. You said he the best, but the way you slick little. I don't fucking like this guy, Ricardo. The way he likes to get away with things. He likes to. Is Jamal Murray the best shooting guard in the NBA? I don't know. It's something to ponder on. And then when his stupid fucking questions comes to realization, he likes to take the victory lap. I said that. It was me. I said that. But when his shit doesn't come to fruition, he tucks tail like a little bitch. Yeah, I said that, Ricardo. Your fucking takes suck. You know NBA, but stop acting like I said that Murray stinks. He doesn't stink. Yeah, he's averaging 32. Good. He's the second reason why the Nuggets went to the finals. Is Nikola Jokic's team. Then I told him. Then he goes, well, without Murray, the Nuggets don't go to the final. No shit. But it's still Nikola Jokic's team, and definitely without him, they don't go to the finals. You know what I'm saying? And then I told him, what did I tell him last night? I said something about. He goes, well, Kobe and Shaq, they were saying the same thing about Kobe, but he came through. But it was Shaq's team, idiots. Where Kobe came into getting the respect of the NBA. He had 3 championships already. Was when he won when it was his team, when he led the Lakers to the finals and won twice. So stop comparing Kobe Bryant to Jamal Murray. I know you said, well, that's a reach. I'm not gonna just act like you put him out there like that. Comparing them, but you were trying to make, an analogy, which I see your point. I see what you're trying to say. But at the end of the day, I can't get on Jamal Murray too much because it ain't his fault who he plays with, right? He plays with Nikola Jokic. That's who he's been there. He deserves the money. He deserves everything he's getting. So for me to get on him too hard on Jamal Murray not being the best, he's just not that dude. I'd rather have Devin Booker is better than him. Devin Booker is the best player in his team and has been for years and has led him to the playoffs and has led him to the finals. So stop acting like Jamal Murray is the best player. Yeah, he's having a great playoffs. Good for him. He is a top 5 point guard, shooting guard, whatever you want to call him, but he's not the best. And that's my point, that he's not the best. When he leads this team to the playoffs and he has his own team and he's doing these things like right now and going to the playoffs and doing these other things, then sure, I'm going to give you, and he's putting up these stat lines. Yeah, but to say he's the best and then he's going to act, well, I was just saying, like, he doesn't like to pick a side. He likes to have these gray areas to still say these points. And I want to get off this fucking guy because he pisses me off. I like to bring him in. We have great charisma. We have great chemistry. He has great charisma on camera, but I just don't fucking like the guy over text. He says he's trolling me. He says he likes to do these things, and I think he believes these things, but he likes to get away with I'm trolling. Ricky, fuck you, man. And everyone else on Instagram that keeps fucking getting on me when my teams lose, man, I deserve it. I deserve it. I like getting the banter of going back and forth. With your team and my team. Shout out to the dark skin little cousin, Freddie's little cousin. I don't even know his name. Ugly ass motherfucker. I like to go at him on IG. It's friendly. He's a bandwagon Warriors fan. He never even liked basketball until Steph Curry won his first championship. This kid thinks he knows basketball. He don't. Simmer down, young buck. Simmer down. Because I was watching basketball before your parents even fucked to have you. So how about you fucking respect my IQ And you respect the Los Angeles Lakers, bro, because they have won more championships since you've been alive. So, and they have won more championships since the Warriors, since you became a fucking Warriors fan. So just shut up, man. And everyone who keeps bring it on when my teams lose, when the Yankees lose, I like it. I don't get mad at it. I think it's fucking hilarious. But when I come at you, don't get butthurt. Is all fun and games. It's just funny. I like to go back and forth with people. There's random people on Instagram who hit me up all the time. I don't know where the fuck they follow me. My brother's buddies just fucking start following me out of nowhere and shit. And I know it's because they fucking think, they just like to laugh at my agony. And I think it's funny. I think it's funny, if it's all in good and good, in good vibes, then pour it on, man. Send my agony to your people and let them know. If you guys think my shit's funny, then go ahead. I Spitballin Chris. But enough about the Lakers. It was a great season. Second half of the season, because that's the only half that I watched. I really like Shooter should stay on the team as a backup. He's great defensively. He brings in that energy that you need in the second unit. D'Angelo Russell, I love you. But you didn't make a case for yourself at all, brother. You averaged 4 points. Let me look this up, because I don't want to get on the guy if I think he averaged 4 points. Let me see. D-Lo average points. Let's see. Season. Oh my God, he had 4 points. He had 4 more points than me last night. My goodness, man. He was an atrocity the whole series. He had moments in Memphis, but even in the Warriors, he was unplayable. He didn't make a case for himself at all. He's a free agent this next year, and I think he lost some money there. Not that he needs this fucking. He's a fucking millionaire. But I don't want to see him back in the Lakers. Lakers were here to win championships, not go to the Western Conference Finals. This wasn't expected. D'Lo, he needs to go. We need to just keep, obviously, LeBron, AD, Austin Reeves. I would like to keep Rui and Shooter and everyone else. Obviously, if there's better trades, better moves to be made, obviously everyone could go. But AD and obviously LeBron. It was weird seeing him put his hands on his knees and just looked so tired. So tired. Not to say that before he didn't put his hands on his knees, but just his body language. Every time he would fall, he would stay there for a long time. Oh, man, it was really weird, but, he's 38. I got my guy Rob, who doesn't even fucking watch basketball, hitting me up about LeBum. You don't even watch the fucking game. You don't watch the whole fucking season. You post about watching the fucking Lakers to put the illusion that you're fucking watching the Lakers. You don't fucking watch sports. You fucking clout-chasing bastard. Get the fuck out of my face. Stop hitting me up about LeBum. He had fucking 40 points last night. Yes, I agree. He was being passive. But at the end of the day, everyone else didn't put in their... He did, man. He's 38 years old. So, these guys, they tell me, like, he's not even in the top 5. LeBron, like... Bro, LeBron is on the fucking... Mount Rushmore. He's second all time, man. My top 3 is MJ, LeBron, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And these guys are saying, Rob is saying that he's not even top 5. Like, shut the fuck up. You don't fucking watch sports. You just wait for fucking Friday night. Fuck out of here, man. You don't sit here and try to tell me about this sports that I fucking sit here and give whatever 2 hours to every night and try to tell me that LeBron is trash. Get the fuck out of my face with that shit. LeBron is one of the greatest players of all time. The reason he's not on my wall is just because I don't know. I just never really liked LeBron like that. You know, I respect his game. I respect he's in the Lakers. I root for him that now that he's on the Lakers. But when he was on other teams, I wasn't like fond of him like my boy Fred. Fred got 5 teams. Fred got the Cavs, the Clippers. He wasn't even on the Clippers. He was a big Lob City fan. He had a Clippers hat, snapback, under his bed. He would wear it. He would always talk about Lob City. Don't deny it, Fred. So Cavs, Clippers. He got the Heat. He got the Lakers. He roots for the Celtics too, man, on the low key, man. But he used to have Paul Pierce. He used to root for him and shit. So Fred too, man. I respect his knowledge, but that motherfucker got like 7 teams, man. Don't come at me, man. I'm right here enjoying my damn team. I've been a loyal fan since 1997. How about all of y'all just fucking simmer down, come at me when my teams lose? But Fred, he watches basketball. I'm gonna give him that. But Rob, go fucking eat some Twinkies, man. Don't come at me about that, man. On the group chat. Fuck out of here, my boy. But you know, I'm gonna put the Lakers in the past. We had a great season. Went to Western Conference Finals. I don't know if we'll be there again next year, but Rob Pelinka could put some shit together. I mean, he proved it. So we'll see what happens. And now we're going to look forward. I'm going to start watching baseball. Baseball season is here. I haven't been watching shit. My attention, I'm the type of person that I could only give attention to one thing at a time. Like right now, you saw how my brain kind of like stopped. Like I could only, like, my train of thought just gets out of track so easily. So now I'm going to give my attention to the New York Yankees. I haven't watched the game. I don't know who's this and that. I'm going to start watching them more. So expect some Yankees fucking posts. Expect me talking shit about the Dodgers. I haven't watched shit about the Dodgers. My focus has been NBA basketball. Shout out to the Miami Heat. Shout out to my guy Fred too. My guy Fred, he called that Heat. He's been calling the Heat upset since day one. I got the receipts, man. Shout out to my guy Fred. He's the only dude that I know that believed. There was Miami people that didn't believe in the Heat, you know, and he called it. He said Bucks, we're gonna sweep them, and then he said the Knicks, and now the Celtics, and they're doing it too. But you're gonna run into one of the greatest centers of all time, my boy Fred. So enjoy this. Enjoy beating the Celtics with no Vaseline. You guys just taking the life out of them, man. I don't know what the hell is going on. They're gonna get rid of their coach, and let's see who they bring in. Jason Tatum, you can't be like, oh, Kobe inspired me and this and that, and not have that, man. Not have that dog, man. Like that's what this generation's missing. That feistiness. Like when people got on Grant Williams. When he got in, saying, "Oh, you let the dog out the cage, you broke the bear, la la la." Nah, man, get on him. Get on him. It ain't Grant Williams' fault that y'all were up 8 and then you guys lose that game with 4 minutes left. Get the fuck out of here, man. If anything, you guys should have rallied behind Grant Williams and got in a little tussle with the whole Miami Heat team, man. And that's the thing about Miami, man. They're all together. One goes at it, everyone goes at it with them. You know, they're well coached. Heat culture is a real thing. This is the season that I used to think that shit was bullshit, but this is the season where I'm like, okay, Heat culture, man, that shit is real. I thought it was just a slogan, just something to kind of, you know, make Miami seem cool, but I mean, this really showed. Eric Spoelstra, I remember they were trying to get rid of him in the Miami Heat with LeBron's first year. They were saying that he's the problem, this and that, but clearly he's a good coach. He got all these random players just coming to play for him. And shout out to the Miami Heat, man. Shout out to the Miami Heat, the whole organization. Shout out to my guy Fred. Like I said, it's over, Fred. The next round in the finals, you guys are running into the Shaq of this era. Shaq in a dominant way, like. That's when I make that analogy. Like, there's nothing you could do to really stop JOKIC. nothing. And there's people that are saying that he's been disrespected. He has won 2 MVPs. He almost won this other one. So to say he's disrespected, I mean, by casuals, I guess they don't. When they say who's your favorite player, oh, Jason Tatum, LeBron James, but he's not people's favorite player. I mean, they can't relate to him. Can you blame people? I mean, he looks funny. He fucking doesn't look like he gets his feet off the floor ever, even when he's running. So, to say he's disrespected, I mean, maybe by casuals, but like people who know the NBA, people who watch the NBA, players, they all respect Nikola Jokic. People voted for him. Like, come on, get out of here with that weak ass shit. Yeah, man, I'm fucking done with the NBA playoffs, man. It's a hell of a run with the Lakers, man. But all good things come to an end. And I just want to thank everybody who's in my DM, talking shit about the Lakers, supporting the Lakers, having my back about the Lakers. But we're moving on to the New York Yankees. Keep up with my IG, at Spitballin Chris, at Spitballin Podcast. People who want to come on, get an interview, I could go to you. We could do it here. We could talk about anything. It doesn't have to be about sports. It doesn't have to be about anything in particular. Tell your story here. Tell your story. If you wanna be a part of this, help me build my content. Help me build my audience. I'll talk to a doctor. I'll talk to a homeless person. I'll talk to someone who wants to just tell their story and really put it out there and not be afraid to just put your thoughts out there, because it is. I mean, I could understand it's a little intimidating. Like me, I'm here in my room, in this room by myself. Think about how fucking narcissistic I gotta be to think, oh, people want to hear my opinion or hey, what I say sounds cool. That's why I'm recording it here and here. You know what I'm saying? I get it. It does feel a little weird. It feels weird to me too to be recording this, but you know what? I'm doing it for people who do like who do like hearing my opinion. I'm doing it for hopefully to inspire someone and be like, fuck you, that dumbass motherfucker, big nose, Arabic looking motherfucker is on the podcast talking. Maybe why can't I? I've done this, I've done that. I want to talk about it, maybe inspire somebody. And if you know anybody that wants to be on the pod and you like what I put out, I know lately has been just me and talking about sports. But you see what I've done in the past. I've been hitting up people. Some of them say they want to. Some of them they don't reply. But I'm going to keep DMing people. I'm going to keep putting it out there. I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep trying to make sure that, I put content out. Whatever the case may be, whoever it is, with whoever it is, and if they want to do it, we'll try to make our schedules work. I know sometimes it's harder, but that's why I like to be remote, not just do it right here, but I like to go to people, and I think this is going to be something, whether it's right now, a year or 2, 5 years, whatever, I think it could be dope, but at the end of the day, I'm doing this to look back and be like, God damn, I was stupid, or God damn, that was actually pretty smart. I was ahead of my time on that. But this is for me to look back and be like, damn, I did that YouTube. I did my podcasting. That's pretty dope. Look where I used to have that fucking ugly ass fucking studio. I have this makeshift setup. I have, still trying to build on it, still trying to work. Shout out to my cousin Chris for letting me borrow this camera. But basically, I own it. I've had that shit for like 2 years now. And shout out to my guy Fred, always motivating me, always trying to make me put content out, whatever the case may be. Shout out to everyone, man, that was on my podcast and is willing to come back on my podcast. Shout out to everyone that's thinking about coming on my podcast, man. Don't be afraid, man. Don't be afraid. If you know me in person, I'm easygoing. I'll help you get your words out, and it's easy. It's easy, at least for me it is, man. But I think we're going to end it there. Spitballin Podcast, man. Go Yankees. We'll be back soon with more interviews, more content, man. Keep on the lookout. Spitballin Spitballin Podcast, man. We're out. Deuces.